Okay, first of all, my name is Shubham Mohan Prakash, and currently I'm working as a lead UX designer. It's almost a decade for me working as a designer, and I wore multiple hats in many roles in all those years. So I'm thrilled to have you join us today as we dive into the exciting UI UX design world and explore how we can kickstart our career as a UI UX designer. So in this webinar, I will discuss what it takes to be a UI UX designer and the important skills you need to have. I will also cover the tools you should be familiar with as a UI UX designer, as well as the importance of having a well-designed portfolio. Additionally, I will talk about user research, testing, keeping up with the latest industry trends, and strategies for finding a job in this field. Okay, so let's start this session. Okay, in this slide, we are going to talk about the UI UX differences and the importance. So actually in this digital era, user interface means UI and user experience, UX, have become crucial elements in the design of successful products and services. These terms are often used interchangeably, but they represent distinct aspects of the design process. Understanding the differences between UI and UX design is essential for creating seamless and user-friendly experiences. UI design refers to the visual aspects of a product or service that users interact with. It encompasses elements such as layout, color schemes, typography, iconography, and etc. And UI designers focus on creating aesthetically pleasing and intuitive interfaces that effectively communicate information to users. Their goal is to design interfaces that are visually appealing, consistent, and easy to navigate. Means the whole insight is that UI designers works on the looks and feel of any application. On the other hand, UX design or UX designer refers to the overall experience that a user has while interacting with a product or service. If you are using any application like Facebook, Instagram, how it felt to you, because you were the user of the Instagram or Facebook or any e-commerce site. So if you felt very delighted or if you felt very frustrated, so these are the design that UX designer design actually. UX designer design the experience, how it feels, how the overall experience of the application or website with the users. So it goes, means UX design goes beyond the visual aspect and encompasses the entire user journey. UX designer aims to create meaningful and engaging experiences by considering the user's needs, goals, and users' emotions. They focus on usability, functionality, and the overall satisfaction of the user. And now I will try to confuse you all by saying that UI is a subset of UX. There is nothing like UI versus UX. If you are a UX designer, or if you are going to become a UX designer, that doesn't mean you are free from UI learnings and vice versa. Sometimes that works, but in a long run, you must know the new interaction types, design elements, etc. Just for an example, now the young generation, and now we all are, most of us are very familiar with the right and left swipes. I'm talking about the Tinder. So for this swiping feature, the young generation is habituated, means they are already trained. They know when we do the right swipe, this is the acceptance. And when we do the left swipe, this one is the decline. So if as a UX designer, you know this, that these are the new design elements that users are already familiar with or already habituated with, then you can ideate and research differently and at a more deeper level. Now, let me clear the cloud in terms of responsibilities. In terms of responsibilities, yes, while UI design focuses on the visual representation of a product, UX design delves deeper into the user's interactions, emotion, and overall satisfaction. So UI design is about the look and feel, while UX design is about the overall experience and how it meets user expectations. But at the knowledge level, you can't make yourself unaware of different aspects. So a well-designed UI UX enhances user satisfaction by creating intuitive and easy-to-use interfaces. When a user can easily navigate through a product or service or find the information they are looking for and accomplish their goal effortlessly, means if you are going to book a cab and you have booked the cab effortlessly, so these creates a very positive experience about that particular application. The next thing is improved usability. So UI UX design focuses on creating interfaces that are user-friendly and accessible. It involves understanding user behavior and designing interfaces that align with their mental model. Their mental model means user's mental model. Means what the user's expectation, and you are providing the same expectation, means you are filling the gap of the expectation. So by prioritizing usability, product become more intuitive, reducing the learning curve and increasing user adoption. The next thing is increased customer loyalty. So good UI UX design can foster customer loyalty. When users have a positive experience with a product or service, they are more likely to become repeated customers, and they also going to recommend the same application to others, means family members or friends. By creating a delightful and memorable experience, businesses can build strong relationship with their customers. So the next thing is competitive advantage. In today's saturated market, means multiple companies are developing the same kind of application and filling the same expectation and trying to solve the same problem that other company are already doing. So in today's saturated market, products and services with exceptional design have a competitive edge. Users are more likely to choose products that are visually appealing, easy to use, and provide a seamless experience. By investing in UI UX design, businesses can differentiate themselves from their competitors or their rivals and attract more users. So now let's explore some real life examples of well-designed user interfaces and experience. So first one is Apple. Apple is known for its emphasis on UI UX design, and its products have become synonymous with sleek and intuitive interfaces. The iPhone, for example, features a minimalist design, intuitive gestures, and a consistent user interface across applications. The attention to detail in Apple's UI UX design has contributed to its success and loyal customer base. The next example is Airbnb. So Airbnb has revolutionized the travel industry with its user-centered design approach. The website and app provide a seamless and intuitive booking experience. User can easily search for accommodations, view high-quality images, read reviews, that is a kind of social proofing, that we are going good or that we are going bad, because whenever we purchase something from e-commerce site, first we read the reviews, how the product is. So, and make bookings with minimal effort. I'm talking about the Airbnb. Yeah. So Airbnb's design has made it incredibly popular among travelers worldwide. So the third example is Google. So Google's search engine is a prime example of user-friendly interface, the minimalist design and prominent search bar. Its search bar make it easy for user to find information quickly. The search results are presented in a clear and organized manner, prioritizing relevance and user intent. Google's focus on simplicity and usability has made it the preferred search engine for billions of users. And the last example is Slack. Slack is a communication and collaboration platform, excels in UI/UX design by providing a seamless and efficient user experience. Its clean and intuitive interface allows user to easily navigate between channels, send messages, and share files. The thoughtful organization of conversation and the ability to integrate various tools make Slack a popular choice for team communication. Okay, Harshit Singh, good evening, good evening. Okay. Yeah, so now we will talk about the core skills of UI/UX design or the designers. So as we discussed in the previous slide, in this digital age or digital era, user experience means UX and user interface means UI have become paramount in creating successful and engaging products. And you all, the future and current UI/UX designers, play a crucial role in crafting intuitive and visually appealing interfaces that meet user needs. To excel in this field, you need to possess a range of core skills. These are like user empathy, plus the understanding of the users, the visual design principles, information architecture, interaction design, prototyping, wireframing, and there are many other parts that we need to cover. So, but one of the most critical skill for UI/UX designer is the ability to empathize with users and truly understand their needs. Designers must put themselves in the user's shoes to understand the user and create interfaces. So the interfaces that are intuitive, accessible, and delightful to interact with. This involves conducting user research, such as interviews, surveys, and by doing research, means interview surveys, we gather the insight about their preferences. Their preferences means users' preferences. Users' pain point plus users' goal. By empathizing with the user, designers can design experiences that meet their expectations, means users' expectations that we already talked about in the previous slide, that we are actually filling the gap of the expectation and the problems. And we as a designers try to solve users' problem effectively. So we conduct a user interview to gather first-hand information about user needs. We use empathy maps to visualize user emotions, behaviors, and aspirations. We create user persona to represent different user segment and design for their specific requirements. So I would like to give you a real life example. So consider the redesign of a mobile banking application through which Through user research, the UIUX designer discovered that many users found the application interface complex and confusing. By empathizing with the user, the designer simplified the navigation, improved the visibility of important features, and provided clear and concise instructions. As a result, the redesigned application received positive feedback, plus increased user engagement, plus boosted customer satisfaction. The next one is visual design principle. So visual design principles form the foundation of creating visually appealing and aesthetically pleasing interfaces. UI/UX designers need to understand color theory, typography, layout, composition to effectively communicate information, and evoke the desired emotional response from users. Consistency, hierarchy, and contrast are essential aspects of visual design that help guide users' attention and create a harmonious visual experience. So the tip is use a limited color palette to create a cohesive visual identity because you are going to start. So try to use a single color and try to use that one particular colors, shades, and tints. Choose appropriate typography that enhances readability and conveys the brand's personality. Apply the principles of hierarchy to guide users through the interface and highlight important elements. So for an example, take an example of a recipe app. So by applying visual design principle, the UI/UX designers selected a warm color, means some color on the side of orange, yellow, red, to evoke the sense of comfort and appetite. They used clear and legible typography to ensure that users could easily read the recipes. Additionally, they employed visual hierarchy by emphasizing the recipe title and key ingredients, making it easier for users to scan and find the information they need in quick. Even in this particular slide, you can see the hierarchy. For the title, I have used the larger font, and for the paragraphs, for the bullet points, I have used the smaller font. So these are the hierarchy. So now the information architecture focuses on organizing and structuring information within an interface to facilitate intuitive navigation and information retrieval. You as a designer must create a logical and user-friendly structure that allows user to find what they need effortlessly. This involves categorizing information, creating clear navigation menus, and designing effective search functionalities. I think this one is not clear to you. Let me give you an example. So in a retail e-commerce website, the UI/UX designers optimized the information architecture by grouping products into relevant categories and subcategories, like mobiles under electronics, shirts or dresses under apparels, etc. They also implemented a powerful search bar that allowed users to filter products based on various attributes such as price, brand, and ratings. So by organizing the information effectively, users could easily explore and find products of their interest. A very bad example of bad IA, means information architecture, is you will find the microwave under footwear categories. So this is not going to happen, and this generally doesn't happen. But just to make you understand, I have given you this example. So the practical tip for IA is you should conduct a card sorting exercises to understand how users mentally categorize information. Use hierarchical menus or navigation bar to provide clear path for users. include search functionality with filters and sorting option to enhance discoverability. So next one is interaction design. It focuses on defining and designing the interactive elements within an interface, including buttons, forms, menus, and animations. UI/UX designers need to create intuitive and seamless interactions that enable users to perform tasks effortlessly. The goal is to ensure that users understand how to interact with the interface and provide feedback or response accordingly. So for example, consider a social media platform design. The designer incorporated intuitive interaction design by utilizing familiar icons and gestures, such as tapping a heart icon to like a post. So they also implemented real-time feedback when users post a comment or send a message, providing immediate confirmation, yeah, the message has been sent. So these kind of things. So these thoughtful interactions create a seamless user experience and encourage active participations. Just think for a second, what if we remove all these interactions from Facebook or Instagram? That feels not good, right? So as a practical tips, try to follow established UI patterns and conventions to maintain familiarity for users, provide clear feedback to users when they perform actions, like when they send a message, show them a message, yeah, you have sent the message. When users done the payment, show them a message, yeah, the payment has been done. So these kind of feedback or acknowledgement helps the user. Incorporate micro interactions and animation to enhance user engagement and delight. Now, the last one from this slide is prototyping and wireframing. And these are essential skills for UI/UX designer to bring their design concepts to life. Wireframe are simplified visual representation that outlines the structure and layout of an interface, while prototypes provide a more interactive experience. Actually, prototype and wireframing help designers validate their ideas, and it help the designer to gather feedback and iterate on design before the final implementation. As a practical tips, use dedicated prototyping tools such as Figma Sketch to create interactive prototypes. Share prototype with stakeholders or the clients and gather feedback to refine your design. So start with low fidelity wireframes, like take your pen or pencil and paper and draw a rough wireframe in a very quick manner and quickly iterate whether this will work or not. And make your design decisions before investing time in the detailed visual. There are three kinds of wireframing: low-fi, mid-fi, high-fi, and I'm not going in that level for the time's sake. So for a real life example, so during the development of a mobile application for a fitness startup, the UI/UX designer, I'm giving you a scenario. The UI/UX designer created interactive prototypes to demonstrate the flow of the app. By testing the prototype with potential users, they received valuable feedback and identified usability issues. So this iterative approach allowed the designer to refine the application interface and address user concern before the final development phase. So this is a very important step before the development. You should do the wireframing, then the testing, then iterations on the feedback, and then you should do the prototype before the development phase. So now we will talk about the UI/UX design tools and softwares. Yeah, the right tools and software is crucial for UI/UX design. The basic tools which can help you kickstart your career are Figma, Google Docs or Microsoft Word, Google Sheet or Microsoft Excel, FigJam or any other kind of mood board. Sorry, not the mood board, the whiteboard. And Whimsical. Whimsical is a tool which helps us in the wireframing. But these are not the only tools, but these are the basic tools from where we can start at least. We will delve into the purpose and benefits of each tool and showcase some of the example I will try to give you. So in a Figma is a collaborative design tool where you can design UI screens, and that also allows multiple designers to work on a project simultaneously. It operates in a cloud, enabling real-time collaboration, commenting features, and recently they updated it. And now you will find the dev mode. If you have already tried, you will find a dev mode that actually helps the developer to understand the elements in much smoother way. Figma offers a wide range of features, including prototyping, vector editing, and design system creation. With Figma, designers can easily create interactive prototype and design responsive interfaces for various screen sizes, like for mobile phone, tablet, and websites, the desktop. And the benefits of Figma is, as I told you, this one is collaborative tool. Like Figma, real-time collaboration features enables designer to work together seamlessly, fostering teamwork and efficiency. Second one is prototyping. The prototyping capabilities of Figma empower designers to create interactive prototype, enabling stakeholders to experience the design flow and interactions. Next one is design system. I think I should skip this design system. This will create confusion to you. Okay, so let me give you a brief idea. So Figma allows designers to build and maintain design systems, ensuring consistency and scalability across project. So design system is a predefined colors, typography, and all the elements, how we should use, where we should use, and everything is defined already. Like for a Google, there is a material design system. So design system is a kind of grandfather of style guide, if you know what is a style guide. So you will learn all these things. What is design system? So the next benefit of Figma is the cross-platform compatibility. Figma works on both Windows and Mac, and it also has a browser-based version. And actually, I use the browser-based version. I do not need to download the Figma on my system, and making it accessible to designers regardless of their operating system or the system configuration. The second one is Google Doc. So Google Doc is same as the Microsoft Word, and we all are very familiar with it. So Google Doc is a valuable resource or a tool for UIUX designer because it provides a collaborative platform for creating and sharing design briefs, project documentation, because this is very important, and content strategy when you work in a team. So designers can use Google Docs to collaborate with clients, copywriters, and other team members, means with the other designers involved in the design process. So the benefits of Google Docs is Google Doc is collaborative. You can control the version history. You can easily share the files and the integration with the other Google services. So these are the, I think, benefits of the Google Docs. Next one is Google Sheet. So Google Sheet is a cloud-based spreadsheet tool similar to the Microsoft Excel and can be a valuable asset for UIUX designer. I uses this tool on a daily basis. So particular for tasks involving means the data organization, content planning, means in the research as well, we use the Google Sheet. It allows designers to create and manage grids, tables, and charts, aiding in the visualization of structuring of information. Means you do not need to master this particular tool. You can just learn the basic of the Google Sheet or Microsoft Excel, and you are good to go. And the benefits are data visualization. Google Sheet offers various chart types and data manipulation functions, enabling designers to analyze and present data visually. Next one is collaboration. Like other Google tools, Google Sheet allows multiple users to collaborate on a spreadsheet simultaneously, making it suitable for collaborative data-driven design projects. The next one is data-driven design. Means you can analyze and you can filter out everything by giving some functions, and there are some code even in the Google Sheet and Microsoft Excel. If you have ever used this tool, I am sure you know those tools. The next tool is FigJam. So FigJam is a collaborative online whiteboarding tool developed by Figma. It provides a digital canvas for brainstorming, and you can visualize ideas using FigJam. FigJam offers a range of features like sticky notes, shapes, connectors, emojis, stamps to facilitate collaborative ideation and design exploration. And the benefits are, again, FigJam is also a real-time collaborative tool. Second, with FigJam, you as a designer can quickly jot down ideas, create mind maps, and visualize concepts using the extensive collection of shapes and symbols. FigJam's versatile tool enable you to create low fidelity wireframe, but I would not recommend using FigJam for a wireframing. So for that, I would suggest you to use this tool, Whimsical. Whimsical is again a brainstorming tool, but it allows wireframing, and this one will really help once you will start doing wireframing. Though there are other plethora of tools, but Whimsical is minimal and less distracted. And this is the primary concern of us as a designer, that we should not distract while we are doing ideation or doing a wireframing. And the benefits of using Whimsical is, this one is a simple and intuitive interface it has, and it make it accessible to designers with varying levels of expertise. Whimsical provides a wide range of templates, means pre-built templates and components for creating flowcharts, wireframes, user journey maps. Whimsical also allows designers to invite team members and stakeholders to collaborate in designs, providing a seamless sharing and feedback process. So UI/UX design tools and software is essential for efficient and effective design process. Now we will talk about the portfolio. So a well-crafted design portfolio is essential for landing a job in the field of UI/UX design. A portfolio serves as a visual representation of your skill, your creativity, and your problem-solving abilities. It provides potential employers with a glimpse into your design process, how you have achieved that particular solution, the project you have worked on, and the results you have achieved. What were the process behind those? As I said earlier, design portfolio is like a, you can say it is like a window into your design skill and expertise. It allows employers to assess your abilities and determine if you are a good fit for their organization or not. There are a few reasons why a well-crafted design portfolio is crucial for job application. And these are, first one is the demonstrating your design skills and expertise. It allows you to present your best work, highlighting your strengths and area of specialization. Means by giving a portfolio to the employer, actually you are displaying yourself. The next one is employers are not just interested in the final design, means the final design outcome, how you achieved that interface, how you have designed those colors, typography, and all the things. They actually wants to know the process behind your thinking. What was the design thinking process you have done? How you have solved that problem? What was your problem solving approach? By including case studies and project description in your portfolio, you can showcase your design process and explain how you arrived at the final design solutions. Next one is, a strong portfolio enhances your credibility as a designer. It provides evidence of your previous accomplishments and shows that you have practical experience in the field. So in this slide, we will talk about the key elements of portfolio. So when building your design portfolio, it is important to include key elements that effectively demonstrates your skills and expertise. So you can include in your portfolio is like case studies and project descriptions. That means including case studies is crucial as they allow you to explain the context, challenges that you had faced while working on that project, and goals of each project you have worked on. A well-written case studies provides insight into your design process, the research you conducted, and the strategies you implemented to solve problems. It also highlights the impact of your design solutions on the user experience. Visual design is an important aspect of UI/UX design. Including visual design samples in your portfolio help showcase your ability to create aesthetically pleasing and visually appealing designs. You can include a screenshot of your UI, means user interface, wireframes, mood boards, typography, color palettes, and any other visual asset. This typography, color palettes, and elements, components that you showcase in the portfolio, we generally call that style guide. And that I was talking about in the design system. So interactive prototype or demos allow potential employers or the stakeholders or the clients to experience your design in action. They provide a more immersive and engaging experience compared to static images. Figma can help you create interactive prototype that simulate the user interactions and flow of your design. And many of you are asking questions that can't be answered in this quick session. So just let me complete this session and I will give you time to ask me any question if you have, and I will try to answer all of your questions related to UI/UX design. So in terms of tips for creating an effective and engaging portfolio, so we have already discussed about the key elements. So it's better to showcase a few high quality projects rather than including a large number of mediocre ones. And most of the designers does the same mistakes. They goes quantity over quality, but you should go like a quality over quantity. You can showcase 2 or 3 your best of your project, and this will be okay with the portfolio. Select project that highlights your skill, your diversity, and ability to solve different type of problems, or I would say design problems. Customize your portfolio based on the job you are applying for. Highlight projects and skills that align with the requirements of the position. If you are applying for any financial company or financial product application company, so you must have a project like any banking application or any financial application. So these kind of thing you should do before going for the job interview. This shows potential employers that you have the relevant experience and capabilities they are seeking. Craft your case studies in a narrative format to make them engaging and easy to follow. Clearly explain the problem you were trying to solve, the process you followed, and the impact of your design solutions. Use visuals sketches, diagrams to support your story. Employers are interested in understanding your design process and the behind the story and how you approach problem solving. Clearly outline the steps you took in your project, including research, ideation, wireframing, prototyping, and testing. Explain the rationale behind your design decisions and any iterations you made based on user feedback while you were doing the research or doing the user testing. UI UX design is all about creating solutions that meet user needs. Make sure your portfolio reflects this by focusing on user-centered design principle. Demonstrate your understanding of user research, usability testing, and creating intuitive user interface. The UI UX design encompasses a wide range of skills and disciplines. Showcase your versatility by including projects that demonstrates your ability to work in different platforms like website, mobile, desktop, tablets, means multiple touch points. Plus, across various industries, and with different design styles. Design your portfolio in a visually appealing and cohesive manner. Pay attention to typography, layout, color scheme, and visual hierarchy. Make sure your portfolio is easy to navigate and presents your work in an organized and professional manner. Keep your portfolio up to date by regularly adding new projects and removing outdated ones. Also, continuously refine your portfolio based on feedback and new skills that you acquire. Stay current with the latest design trends and technologies and incorporate them into your portfolio when relevant. So these were the tips for creating an effective portfolio. Now we will talk about the user research, means UX research and user testing. And this is one of the essential component of an impressive design portfolio. These elements, or I would say these tools like research and testing, play a significant role in creating user-centered design that cater to the needs and preferences of the target audience. The role of user research in UI UX design is user research actually serves as a foundation of any successful UI UX design process. It involves gathering insights and understandings the needs of the user, behaviors, and preferences of the users. This knowledge empowers designers to create products that are intuitive, user-friendly, and meet the expectations of the users. The key role of user research in UI UX design can be summarized as I told you earlier, the user needs. And the needs is user research help designers gain a comprehensive understanding of users' pain points, users' desires, and expectations. This knowledge enables the designer to create design that address specific user needs effectively. Second one is user research allows designers to create user personas, which are fictional representations of the target audience. These personas help in visualizing and empathizing with the users throughout the design process. By understanding users' preferences, designers can tailor the UX to meet their expectations. Satisfied users are more likely to engage with the product and become loyal customers. User research minimizes the risk of creating designs that do not resonate with the users by testing ideas and concept with the target users early on. Designers can identify potential issues and address them before full-scale development. Now I will talk about a few of the research methods and techniques There are a plethora of research methods and there are a plethora of tools that we tailor according to the problems. But in this session, I will talk about the few of the methods, that is survey and questionnaire. So user research employs a range of methods and techniques to gather valuable insights, like primary research, secondary research, and inside those we generally do the surveys and questionnaires and live interviews, the field studies, and all those things. So surveys and questionnaires are the tools for gathering quantitative data from a large number of users. This can help designers understand broad trends and preferences among the target audience. And for the qualitative data, we do the field study or we do the one-on-one session or interviews. From that, we gather the qualitative data. So in interviews, as I told you, we do one-on-one interviews with users and gather qualitative data and dive deeper into their motivations, preferences, and pain points. The next one is observational research, and this involves observing users as they interact with a product or perform a specific task. But for this research, you must have a product already launched in the market. So if you are doing anything from the scratch, this research is not good for that. So observational research provides valuable insight of the user behavior and reveals potential usability issues. And there are multiple methods that we use according to the demand of the time, budget, and other aspects as well. Okay, the importance of user testing and its impact on design decisions. So testing means UT or user testing is a critical phase in the UIUX design process. It allows designers to validate their assumptions, identify usability issues, and gather feedback directly from the end users. The importance of UT or user testing can be like validating design assumptions, identifying usability issues, iterative design process. So I will talk all of these points one by one. So about the validating design assumption, designers often make assumptions about users' behavior and preferences during the design process. User testing helps verify these assumptions and ensure that the design decisions are well-founded. In the second point, user testing or UT uncovers usability problems that may not be apparent during the design phase. By observing user in real-world scenarios, designers can identify pain points and make necessary adjustments to enhance the user experience. User testing promotes an iterative design process where designers gather feedback, make improvements, and test again. This cyclical approach leads to continuous refinement and better user experience. User testing provides empirical data and insights that designers can use to make informed design decisions. This data-driven approach reduces the reliance on subjective opinions and improves the chances of creating useful designs. So there are a few real-world examples of UX research or user research, and the first one is Facebook news feed. So Facebook extensively used user research to refine its news feed feature by conducting surveys, interviews, and user testing. Facebook gained insight into what users wanted to see in their news feed. This research influenced the design decisions and led to the development of a personalized, engaging, and addictive user experience. The next one is Apple's iOS Human Interface Guidelines. So these guidelines are the result of extensive user research by studying how users interacted with various iOS devices and conducting UT, means usability tests. So Apple refined their interface design ensuring a consistent and intuitive experience across their product ecosystem. The next one is Airbnb dashboard. So Airbnb's user research played a vital role in the creation of their host dashboard. Through interviews and UT, they gained insights into the needs and pain points of hosts. The research findings led to the development of a comprehensive dashboard that improved host experience in managing their listings and interacting with guests. So building a strong design portfolio requires these understanding, the research and testing. So now we will talk about the trends and the best practices. So this field means the UI UX design field is a rapidly evolving field with new trends and practices emerging constantly. Staying updated with industry trends is crucial for designers to create engaging and user-friendly experiences. The world of UI UX design is dynamic and ever-changing. To create impactful designs, it is essential to be aware of the latest trends. So I have already noted down some of the noteworthy trends, and these are like minimalism. That means very clean and simple designs with ample white space. And these are actually gaining popularity in 2023. Minimalistic interfaces enhances user focus and provide a seamless experience. The second one is micro interactions. So micro interactions are small and very subtle animations or responses to user actions. This one is same like a like icon in the Instagram. Once you tap on that icon, you get a red heart icon. It converted into a red heart icon. And the animation between these two states means from a stroke to filled heart means red heart. This we called as a micro interactions. And these micro interactions actually add a touch of delight and make interactions more engaging. Next one is dark mode, and dark mode has gained traction across various platforms. It actually reduces eye strain, saves battery life if user is using AMOLED or OLED display, and creates an aesthetically pleasing experience. Next one is VUI, means voice user interface. With the rise of voice assistants and smart speakers like OK Google or Siri, Alexa, means incorporating VUI means voice interface into design has become essential. VUI provides an intuitive and hands-free interaction methods. Next one is AR and VR. These technologies are becoming more accessible. Designer can, or you can, leverage these technology to create immersive and interactive experience. So yeah, these were the trends. Now we'll talk about the importance of staying updated with the industry trends. So first one is user expectations evolve rapidly. What you were expected like 5 or 4 years ago, you are expecting more from any particular application. What if I will give you the same Facebook interface that you were using in 2017 or Instagram or Tinder? So you as a user, you always expecting evolution. So by staying updated, you as a designer can understand what users expect and adapt their design accordingly. And you can use the same Tinder example. Now you know what is right swipe, left swipe. But what if I ask you 10 years ago, what is right swipe, left swipe? You were not aware of that. So they launched application, they trained you, and now you as a user are habituated what we need to do. What are these kind of interactions? So this helps in creating experience that resonate with the target audience. Means if you learn daily or evolve yourself as a designer, you will be always in the market and you will always resonate with the target audience. Next one is competitive edge. So in this, means being aware of the latest trends gives designer a competitive edge. Clients and employers value designers who can deliver modern, innovative designs that stand out from the crowd. If your designs looks like 1990s, so nobody is going to hire you. So next thing is forward thinking approach. Staying updated with trends allows you as a designer to adopt a forward thinking approach. By anticipating future developments, you as a designer can prepare for upcoming changes and stay ahead of the curve. So these were the importance of staying updated. And the next one is resources for staying informed or updated. One second, please. Yeah. So to stay informed about industry trends and learn from industry leaders, you as a designer, you should explore like blogs and websites, means numerous blogs and websites dedicated to UI UX design, share insights, trends, and best practices. Second one is online communities and forums. Engaging with communities and forums allows you to connect with peers, share knowledge, and learn from others, means others' experiences. So the next one is attending UI UX design conferences and workshop is an excellent way to stay updated on industry trends, and gain insight from industry experts. Even the social media, you will find multiple inspiration from the social media. By following influential UI UX designers and design communities on social media platforms like Twitter, LinkedIn, Dribbble, Instagram, Facebook, you will find multiple designers post on daily basis. And they provide you the insight, inspiration, and multiple kind of resources you will find in the social media as well. Even you can find the inspiration on Dribbble, Behance, and GitHub also. The next one is online learning platform. Platform like GUVI offer courses and tutorials on UI UX design. So these platforms provide a structured learning paths, allowing you as a designer to enhance your skill and stay up to date. So what are the best practices, means in the design work? So I would say first one is prioritize accessibility. So design interfaces that are accessible to all users, including those with disabilities, that means the Divyang. So make sure that designs are inclusive and usable by a wide range of individuals. And if you will get time, means like tomorrow or in this weekend, try to learn about WCAG or WCAG. This will give you an idea about what is accessibility and what are the best practices. The next one is test and iterate. So regularly test your design with users to gather feedback and identify areas for improvement. And these can be like conduct UT, means usability test, or A/B testing, or gather user feedback to refine design iteratively. This helps in creating design that meet user expectation and deliver positive experience. On every slide, I am talking about the user, if you have noticed, because this should be our main goal. We should always think about the user, and we should not take ourselves for granted as we are the user and I know everything as a designer. Why should I go in the field and talk to the user? I can save the money. Yes, you can save the money right away for the company, but in the long run, you are making a huge loss for the company. Always remember that. So always try to delve into the user shoe, or dive into the user shoe, or try to put the shoes of the user in your feet. The next one is stay open to the feedback. Embrace feedback from clients, users, and peers. Feedback provides valuable insights and perspectives, helping designers refine their work. Develop a mindset that sees feedback as an opportunity. Many of us take the feedback in the initial days, like a personal feedback. So don't ever try to take the feedback as your personal feedback. Whoever is giving the feedback on your design, but not on you. If your name is Vikas, Suresh, or something else, so this feedback is on the Vikas design, not on the Vikas personality. So take yourself away from your design. Develop a mindset that sees feedback as an opportunity for growth and improvement. Collaboration with other designers and seeking inspiration from diverse sources can fuel your creativity. Engage in design critiques, participate in design challenges, and collaborate on projects to learn from others and expand your design repertoire. And now we are at the last portion of this webinar, and now I will talk about the most important topic, and that is job search strategies. When searching for a job opportunities in the field of UI UX design, it's important to be proactive and explore various channels. And the channels are like online job portals, means utilize popular job portals and websites that specifically cater to UI UX design roles. And these websites are like Indeed, Glassdoor, Dribble, even the LinkedIn. And these have the job listing in this field, means in the UI UX field. Regularly check these platforms for new openings. Second one is company websites. Visit the websites of companies that interest you and explore their career sections. Most of the company have their career page, and you can try to explore those pages, because many organizations post job vacancies directly on their website, providing an opportunity for you to apply directly to the source. Next one is networking. Connect with the professionals in the UI UX design industry through networking, events, conferences, and online communities. Attend industry-specific events and join relevant groups on platforms. Again, same like LinkedIn. Networking can help you discover hidden job opportunity, and you can get even referrals. If you want to start as a freelancer, consider joining freelancing platform. And these are like Upwork, Fiverr, Toptal. These platforms often have UI UX design projects available, allowing you to gain experience and build your portfolio while searching for a full-time position. So an effective resume and cover letter are crucial in making a positive impression on potential employers. But if you are starting as a fresher, so one-page resume is the best option. So some of my tips are like customize your resume to highlight your relevant skills, experiences, and achievements in the field of UI UX design. Use concise bullet points and focus on measurable outcomes and impacts of your work. Include a link to your online portfolio in your resume. Do not share the, means refrain yourself from sharing any PDF file. Try to build your online presence. The site name is Behance. You can start from Behance and share the Behance portfolio link in the resume. So make sure it is well organized and demonstrates your design abilities and problem solving skill. And always highlight your best projects and describe your role and contributions for the project. Use a clean and professional format for your resume. Proofread your resume carefully to eliminate any spelling or grammatical errors. Present your information in a clear and organized manner. So in this slide, we will talk about the interview preparation. So practice common interview questions and prepare answers to common UI/UX design interview questions. So you can prepare all those answers before the interview, for all the common questions. And these questions are like, can you describe your design process? How do you approach user research and usability testing? They might ask, how do you handle feedback and iterate on your design? The next question they can ask can be, can you provide an example of a challenging design problem you faced and how you resolved it? Means be prepared to showcase your skills through design exercises or case studies. Practice solving design problems and explaining your thought process. Demonstrate your ability to collaborate and communicate effectively. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for staying till last with us and investing your time. I hope you found this information valuable. And remember to stay curious, never stop learning, and keep pushing the boundaries of design to create exceptional user experience.